HarperAudio New Zealand presents The Forgotten Forest, written by Robert Vennell and read by Robert Vennell. Introduction. Hidden in the dark corners of the New Zealand bush is a lost world waiting to be discovered. A forgotten forest full of tiny creatures that carpet the ground, drape over branches and logs, and thread their way through the soil. Most of the time, this world remains invisible, disappearing into the green blur of the bush. But take a closer look, and you'll uncover some of the most remarkable organisms found anywhere on Earth. There are glow-in-the-dark fungi that grow to half the size of a rugby field, and lichens that have been alive since before the first people arrived here. Giant mosses so tall they look like little pine trees, and intelligent slime moulds that move through the forest in search of prey. And that's not all. Although these species have often been forgotten, they've had a surprisingly large impact on our history and lives. They have provided us with food, fire, tools, and medicines. They've served as inspiration for artworks, songs, religion, and spirituality. Today, research into these species is leading to breakthroughs in fields as diverse as biology, medicine, engineering, computer science, and psychotherapy. If we can catch a glimpse of this hidden world, it opens up an endless universe of discovery. Suddenly, the forest comes alive with wonder, and a simple bushwalk will never be the same again. In this book, we will embark on a botanical odyssey to explore the forgotten forest and uncover these incredible creatures and their stories. We will tramp through dense bush, cross steep valleys, and hike over mountains, meandering as the mood takes us between mosses and mushrooms, lichens and liverworts. Hopefully, as we walk along the trail, this hidden world will slowly reveal itself to us, like the invisible threads of a spiderweb suddenly illuminated by the morning sun. Few paths in New Zealand will take in all the habitats and species described on our walk in a single day, so this will be a voyage of the imagination. My hope is it will inspire you to look more closely, wherever you are in the forests of Aotearoa and beyond. I hope you enjoy the journey. Robert Vennell, July 2023. Warning. Before we set out, a quick word of warning. This book mentions a number of edible mushrooms, but the text and pictures are not a detailed identification guide to what can and can't be eaten. Mushroom foraging can be a safe, fun activity, but please proceed with an abundance of caution if you are looking to take up the hobby, as incorrect identifications can be deadly. Don't put anything in your mouth unless you're completely confident that you know what it is. Remember, if in doubt, chuck it out. Prologue. The journey begins. We will embark on our journey early in the morning, leaving with the first light of dawn. We hastily pack our bags with supplies, pull on our boots, and step out the door, with no idea where the path might sweep us off to. The trail winds back and forth like a meandering river, slowly taking us out beyond the city limits. Ahead, dark clouds loom on the horizon, and a wall of grey mist descends, covering the landscape in a blanket of rain. Thankfully, these conditions couldn't be more perfect. While the forgotten forest can be seen at other times, it is at its most brilliant after rainfall. Showered with water, its colours become richer and more vibrant as its inhabitants begin to drink, feed, and reproduce. Fungi absorb water from the soil and burst forth in a flush of mushrooms. Curtains of moss and liverworts drink moisture from the misty air, swelling until they become delicate, dripping waterfalls. Lichens begin to emerge from a state of suspended animation, their photosynthetic machinery kicking back into gear. Slime moulds seem to wake from the dead, rousing out of hibernation and moving about the mossy undergrowth. As the wall of rain drifts off into the distance, we arrive at the edge of the forest. It's marked by a dense wall of trees, their branches stretching out to form a twisted canopy as they fight for prime position in the sun. Beneath them, shrubs and ferns grow over one another in a messy tangle, competing for the scraps of light that fall through the foliage above. Somewhere among this chaotic menagerie of plants are the creatures we are searching for. We take a quick breath and plunge forward into the unknown. Chapter 1. The Mystery of Mushrooms. The Ghostly Realm of Fungi. As we push through the dense
Sample complete. Ready to continue?